All right, good morning or good day whenever you're watching this recording. My name is Lindsey. I use she and her pronouns. Today is Saturday, November 20th, and it's open level yoga. So we'll be moving through a bunch of different shapes today. I ask that you keep an open mind to what you need, listening carefully, responding to what might show up. And if that means going deeper, if it means coming out, taking the child's pose, just give yourself that space and grace to listen. And I'll read the announcements at the end of class today, but we have a few things that are going on as third root starts to wind down in this physical space. We still have an altar in the room, and it's still open for bringing mementos and contributions and anything like that. And it's also Trends Awareness Week. So today's the last day of the programming, and there's a Nadacy protocol and some sound healing and a few other things, but I'll mention that at the end that are happening later in December. But for now, let's find a nice tall seat. You can sit up on your shins. You can sit cross-legged. Maybe move around a little bit, releasing any fidgeting, just finding a nice tall seat. Feeling the hands resting on your lap, maybe their palms down as a gesture of groundedness, or palms up for some receptivity. And beginning to notice your breath. Something I've been thinking a lot about this past week is letting go. And when things happen in the world, in the news, in your personal life, and it really kind of invites an example of how to apply, these thinkings. And, you do the readings, you listen to the lectures, you listen to the podcast, and it's sometimes not until something comes up and it starts to bubble up in your chest that those words and those thoughts actually come to make sense. So letting go, it's often associated with these spaces of wellness and mindfulness, and it can sound like a very harsh reality, a break from everything that happens before and everything that's going to happen after. But really, we know that that's almost impossible. It's letting go is a gradual kind of experience. And as you come to sit with your breath and noticing the quality of your inhales and exhales, you might notice that the mind will wander around from A to B. And it's okay, we can always come back and draw that awareness back to the breath. But the mind can sometimes be like a sniffing dog. I'm paraphrasing Angel Kyoto Williams here. And you want to tug the dog back and say okay, and come back to your breath, and starting again with counting. Inhale 1, exhale. But every time you have to tug that chain back to the breath, it can become frustrating and becomes annoying. You don't want to sit. And so what happens is we start to invite that mindfulness of, maybe some days it's really easy to sit tall and find your breath, and other days it's the most challenging thing you can ever do. But what the experience of noticing that does is it invites a sense of grace, grace to meet yourself where you are and however you're showing up, in whatever way you're showing up. Giving yourself that time to be attentive to what you need. Let's take another full breath in through the nose. Exhale, HA out of the mouth. Nice. One more breath in and out. If the eyes are closed, you can gently start to float them open. And as you breathe in, lift the left arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, drop the left ear towards the left shoulder and feel length and space through the right side of the neck. And then sometimes the tendency is we want to hike up the shoulder, but see if you can keep this right shoulder dropping down. Yeah, and if it feels good to put the hands on the ground or on the lap, just see what works for you today. Another breath in and out. And maybe you drop the chin towards the chest slightly and start to feel a different sensation through the middle back of the neck. And then maybe you start to very gently lift the chin up at a diagonal. Keeping the forehead soft, breathing in, breathing out. We'll take the head back upright and interlace the hands behind the head. And with your thumbs, like you're pulling your neck up off your shoulder, take a big breath in. Maybe you flare the ribs a little bit. As you exhale, just start to drop the chin towards the chest, soften the shoulders back down the back. Nice, breathing in, breathing out. And then maybe you start to apply some tension, pressing the back of the head into the hands. Another breath in and out. And then we'll lower the left hand down as you breathe in, extend the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, drop the ear towards the shoulder. And again, just mind that you're keeping this left shoulder dropping down. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath in. And as you exhale, maybe start to draw the chin towards the chest slightly. And then maybe you start to lift the chin up towards the sky, just isolating this movement to the left side of the neck. Nice, one more breath in. And as you exhale, release the hands, and we'll make our way onto hands and knees tabletop position. So see that your wrists are under your shoulders, knees under the hips, and we'll start with a few rounds of cow and cat. So as you breathe in, drop the belly, lift the gaze, arch the back, cow pose. Exhale, rounding everything out for cat. And you can keep moving like this. Maybe you turn the fingers to face the knees. If you want to move through a child's pose and take figure eights, maybe you bring the shoulders over the wrist, and then as you exhale, take the hips back, just seeing what feels good for you. You can close the eyes, no one's looking at you. And starting to waking up the body, linking your breath to your movement. Another breath, inhale here, and exhale. As you breathe in, come back to a neutral spine. Exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And pedaling through the feet here, really widening the palms, and imagine you're rotating the eyes of the elbows forward. Nice adjustments. Heels pressing down. And then something I've been playing with this week, you can see if you like it. We'll take the space between the left big toe and second toe and bring it to the right Achilles tendon of the right leg, and maybe applying a little bit of pressure, draw that heel down. Yeah, a little stretch, keeping the hands nice and grounded down, heart moving towards the thighs, breathing in. And then as you exhale, you can lower the left foot back down. And then with the right foot, we'll bring that space between the right big toe and second toe to the left Achilles. And with a little bit of weight, start to draw that left heel down. Nice, breathing in, breathing out. One more breath in. As you exhale, lower the right foot down. Inhale, lift up high on the toes, hips reach up towards the sky. Exhale, drop the heels down, keep the hips lifting up. You got it. Breathing in another time like this, lifting up high on the heels. Exhale, lower the heels back down to the ground. One more time. Inhale, lift up high on the heels. So nice. Exhale, drop the heels back down. As you breathe in, take it forward to a plank pose, high push-up. Exhale, pause here, hips in line with the shoulders. Puffing up slightly through the upper back body. Another breath in. As you exhale, lower the knees down. Find a child's pose as you breathe out. Arms reach forward. Hips roll back towards the heels. And then walking the hands far forward, feeling length all the way up to under the armpits. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, walk the hands over to the right side of the mat and keep drawing that left seat towards the left heel. And maybe you notice that the right arm extends a little bit further away, breathing in, breathing out. The inhale walks the palms back to center. Exhale, walk the hands over to the opposite side, to the left, as the right hip keeps drawing towards the right heel. Full breath in and out. And then as you breathe in, walk the hands back to center. Exhale, find a tabletop, coming back onto hands and knees. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, tuck the toes under, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog as you breathe out. Inhale, take it forward to a plank pose. Exhale, draw the right knee towards the nose as you step the foot between the hands. Yeah, lower the left knee down. You're welcome to fold over your mat for a little bit of support under that knee. And as you breathe and lift the arms up to the sky, Janayasana, low crescent lunge. The hips sink forward. You're pressing down through the left shin as much as you are the right big toe. Arms nice and active, spacious through the armpits and sides of the waist. Breathing in, breathing out for 2. One more breath in, and stay for the breath out. As you inhale, lower the hands around the right foot. Exhale, slowly start to extend the right leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. And you can keep a soft bend in the knee here, but do flex the right toes towards the face, really digging down through the heel. Nice, breathing in, breathing out for 2. Another breath in. Maybe bow a little deeper as you exhale. Inhale, rebends the right knee. Exhale, low lunge, left knee lifts. As you breathe in, right arm reaches up to the sky, low lunge twist. Stay for the breath out. Energy through the left heel like you're pressing it against the wall. And imagine that that right wrist is stacked over the left. Another big breath in and out. Okay, now this is where it gets a little fun. Inhale, send the right arm over the ear. Exhale, take it forward and down. We're going to keep the fingertips pointing towards the front of your mat as you pivot the toes to the left side of your mat for Prasarita Patatanasana. Nice. The left hand comes to the right ankle. And as you breathe in, the right arm reaches up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Keep drawing that left sit bone towards the midline of the mat. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Another breath in. And stay for the breath out. As you inhale, cross the right arm over the left, reaching for the outer shins. Exhale, draw the heels in, the toes point out as you find a deep bend of the knees. And then from here, maybe you hook the chin over the right arm. You can move a little bit from side to side, feeling the back body kind of spreading apart. Nice, breathing in, breathing out. From here, single or double wrap the arms like eagle arms. And as you breathe and ground down through the feet, root to rise, lengthen the legs, lift the elbows up. Exhale, rebend the knees, goddess pose. You can widen your stance a little bit here, sway a little bit from side to side. Knees bend deeply, sending the hips down and back. Another breath in, elbows in line with the shoulders, breathing out. Inhale and exhale for 1. As you inhale, release the arms, lengthen the legs, prayer the hands overhead. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front of your mat as you breathe out. Adjust your stance, find your foundation. Yeah, that front heel intersects with the arch of the back foot. Deep bend through the right knee, breathing in, breathing out for 3. Inhale, exhale for 2, gazing over the front middle finger, fingers nice and active. Inhale, exhale for 1. Half bind the left arm behind you, lengthen the front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle pose. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, spin off the back heel, low lunge. Inhale, step the right foot back, plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees and pause here. So you can stay here in this half plank. You can extend the legs back for a full plank pose. Or as you inhale, bend the elbows back halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana arms. Exhale, press up. 2 more times like this. Inhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, press up for 2. So nice. 1 more time. Breathing in, breathing out, press up. Untuck the toes, press down through the tops of the feet. Maybe lift the thighs off the ground, upward facing dog. Yes, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathing in, maybe flutter the lips and sigh as you exhale. As you inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky, down dog split. Exhale, you can bend the knee and open the hip, taking any movements here, maybe gaze under the left armpit, keeping the shoulders squaring down. Another breath in and out. Inhale, lengthen the right leg, square off the hip. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose as you step the foot between the hands. Inhale, left foot meets right at the top of the mat, hands to shins, long flat back. Exhale, fold, bowing the forehead towards the shins. Inhale, root to rise, circle the arms around and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, draw the prayer to the heart, release the palms. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, maybe find a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthening out of the waist. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up high on the heels. Exhale, soften the heels back down as you keep reaching the sits bones up. Inhale, take it forward to a plank pose, breathing in. Exhale, draw the left knee towards the nose as you step the foot between the hands, landing lightly. Lower the right knee down, untuck the toes if you'd like, and as you breathe in, arms reach up, Janayasana. And stay for the breath out, letting the hips sink forward, lifting up out of the waist, active through the sides of the body. Another breath in and out. Inhale, lower the hands around the left foot. Exhale, slowly start to extend the left leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. You can walk the hands back towards the body. You can keep a soft bend in the knee. Do dig this heel into the ground, feeling that connection to the earth. Pressing down through the right shin, another breath in. And as you exhale, maybe bow a little deeper. Inhale, rebend the left knee. Exhale, low lunge, right knee lifts. Plant the right hand down as you inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky, low lunge twist. Stay for the breath out, imagining that left arm is stacking over the right. Pressing through the right heel, another breath in. And out. As you inhale, extend the left arm over the ear. Exhale, take it forward and down. So again, hands stay glued to the front of the mat as you pivot the toes towards the right side of your mat. So this little twisty Prasarita Patatanasana. The right hand comes to the left ankle as you inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky, breathing in. Breathing out, keep drawing that left sits bone towards the middle of the mat. Yeah, just twisting from the waist, another breath in and breathing out. As you inhale, cross the left arm over the right, reaching for the outer shins. Exhale, heels draw in as the toes point out and find like a cat spine in the upper back body. You can move a little bit from side to side here, grounding down through the feet, breathing in. As you exhale, maybe hook the chin over the left arm. Single or double wrap the arms, press down through the feet. Inhale, root to rise, lift the elbows up. Exhale, rebend the knees, goddess pose. You can find stillness, you can move from side to side. Keep lifting the elbows in line with the shoulders, sitting the hips back low, another breath in and out. Inhale, release the arms, lengthen the legs, prayer the hands overhead. Exhale, it's warrior two to the front of your mat as you breathe out. Setting up your foundation, adjusting the feet as you need. Big space between both feet. Yeah, grounding down through the edge of the right foot, pressing down through the left big toe, gazing over the front middle finger. Another breath in. As you exhale, can you relax the shoulders from the ears? Nice. One more inhale here. Deep exhale, maybe bend the left knee a little bit more. Half binds the right arm behind you. Inhale, lengthen the left leg, reverse triangle pose. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, spin off the back heel, low lunge. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees down. So the knees will be a little bit behind the hips. Nice. You can stay here. You can hold in plank for 3 breaths. Or as you inhale, bend the elbows back halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana arms. Exhale, press up. Nice. 2 more times. Inhale, elbows hug into the sides of the waist. Exhale, press up for 2. 1 more. Breathing in, bend the elbows back. Exhale, press up. Untuck the toes, press down through the tops of the feet, upward facing dog, shoulders roll back. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up, down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale, lengthen. Ooh, stay here for an extra breath, taking any movements. You can rotate the ankle or the hip in its socket. Now, inhale, lengthen the left leg, square off the hip. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose as you step the foot between the hands. Inhale, right foot meets left at the top of the mat, hands to shins, long flat back. Exhale, bow forehead towards the shins. Inhale, root to rise, circle the arms around and up as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands to the heart, release the palms. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, maybe find a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the gaze, long flat back, growing out of the waist. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. All right, and from downward facing dog, inhale, lift up high on the heels. Exhale, soften the heels back down towards the earth. Inhale, forward to a plank pose, high push-up. Exhale, draw the right knee towards the nose as you step the foot between the hands. Inhale, lower the left knee down. Exhale, reach the arms up to the sky, Janayasana, low crescent lunge. Breathing in, breathing out. As you inhale, lower the hands around the right foot. Exhale, slowly start to extend the right leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. We're here for a full breath in. Deep breath through the nose as you exhale. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Exhale, low lunge, left knee lifts. Plant the left hand down as you breathe in. Right arm reaches up to the sky, low lunge twist. Stay for the breath out as you energize through that left heel. Inhale, send the right arm over the ear. Exhale, take it forward and down, keeping the hands facing the front of the mat as you pivot the toes to the left side of the mat. Left hand comes to the right ankle. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, cross the right over the left, holding on to outer shins. Draw the heels in, toes point out. Exhale here. Inhale, single or double wrap the arms, press down through the feet, root to rise. Inhale. Exhale, rebend the knees, finding a goddess pose. You can move from side to side. We're here for a full breath in and out. Inhale, lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs, release the arms, breathing in. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat as you breathe out. Staying here for a full cycle of breath in. Ground down as you exhale. Half bound reverse triangle pose, lengthen the front leg, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, spin off the back heel, low lunge. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Exhale, you can lower the knees down and take that Chaturanga Dandasana arms. You can lower knees, chest, and chin. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Great. From downward facing dog, inhale, lift the right leg up, down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale, lengthen the right leg, squaring off the hip. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose as you step the foot between the hands. Inhale, left foot meets right at the top of the mat, hands to shins, long flat back, breathing in, nice. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana, arms reach up. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart, release the palms. Last side, breathing in, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, growing out of the waist. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale forward to a plank pose, high push-up. Exhale, draw the left knee towards the nose as you step the foot between the hands. Lower the right knee down, and as you breathe in, arms reach up, Janayasana. Stay for the breath out. Let the hips and shoulders soften forward and down. Inhale, lower the hands around the left foot. Exhale, slowly start to extend the left leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Breathing in, breathing out. As you inhale, rebend the left knee, look forward. Exhale, low lunge, right toes, right knee lifts. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky, low lunge twist. And stay for the breath out. Maybe twist a little deeper, shoulders stacking. Inhale, send the left arm over the ear. Exhale, take it forward and down as you keep the fingers facing forward, pivot the toes to the right side of the mat. Right hand comes to the left ankle. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, cross the left arm over the right. Exhale, heels in, toes out as you bend the knees, round the upper back. Single or double wrap the arms as you breathe in, ground down through the feet, lengthen the legs, lift the elbows up. Exhale, rebend the knees, finding this goddess pose with Garudasana arms. We're here for another breath in and out. Inhale, lengthen the legs, circle the arms around and up. Big breath in, prayer the hands overhead. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. Pivot your toes, a little bit of footwork. As you breathe in, a half bound reverse triangle pose. Tip it up and back, lengthening through the front leg. Exhale, lower the hands around the front foot. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees down. You can take knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, it's Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, lift the left leg up, down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale, lengthen the left leg, square off the hip. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Inhale, right foot meets left at the top of the mat, hands to shins, lengthen the spine, breathing in. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana, arms reach up. Exhale, draw the prayer to the heart. You can pause here. You can take one hand to the heart, one hand to the abdomen. If it feels good to widen your feet apart a little bit here, just checking in, feeling what it's like to stand on your 2 feet. With each inhale, lengthen the spine, crown of the head reaching up. With each exhale, imagine you're building roots from the soles of the feet. The front body is soft. Another full breath in and out. Very slowly float the eyes open, release the arms alongside the body. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms reach around and up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen the spine, lift the gaze. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose, and you can lower Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, chest, and chin. As you breathe in, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, it's Adho Mukha Svanasana or child's pose. 3 breaths here, breathing in, breathing out for 3. Inhale, exhaling for 2. Another full breath in, meeting you wherever you are today. Breathing out for 1. From down dog, inhale, lift up high on the toes. Exhale, soften the knees. Look where you're going. Make your way to the top of your mat. Step, walk, or jump. Hands to shins once you arrive. Big breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, ground down, root to rise. It's Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart. Release the prayer. Taking this 2 more times. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, long flat back, shoulders move away from the ears. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, it's Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And hello, my friends on the Zoom. Nice. Hips stay reaching up high as you breathe in. As you exhale, the heels drop a little bit more towards the earth, even if energetically. Nice. Another breath in and out. Inhale, lift up high on the toes. Exhale, soften the knees. Look where you're going. Step, walk, or jump to the top of the mat. Hands to shins, breathing in, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana, arms reach up. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart, release the palms. Last 3, a Namaskar A, breathing in, breathing out. Deep inhale, and exhale, step or jump back, find plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, knees, chest, and chin. As you breathe in, it's upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out for 3. Inhale, exhale for 2. Hands keep rounding down, another breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lift up high on the toes. Exhale, soften the knees. Look where you're going. Step, walk, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart, release the palms. Taking 1 round of Striya Namaskar B. Inhale, bring the big toes to touch, heels a little bit apart. As you breathe in, it's Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, long flat back, lift the gaze. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. You can lower knees, chest and chin, or Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot behind the right hand. Exhale, spin the left heel down. As you breathe in, it's warrior 1, hips square forward at your mat. Exhale, adjust the feet as you open the hips and arms, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, deep bend through the front knee. Exhale, lower the hands down, spin off the back heel, low lunge. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot behind the left hand. Exhale, spin the right foot down. As you breathe in, it's warrior 1, hips square forward. Exhale, adjust the feet as you open the hips and arms, finding warrior 2 as you breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior, tip it up and back. Exhale, lower the hands down, spin off the back heel, low lunge. Nice. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Exhale, it's downward facing dog or child's pose. Nice. Breathing in, breathing out for 2. 1 more breath in. Maybe flutter the lips and sighs, you exhale. Inhale, lift up high on the toes. Exhale everything out of the mouth, lion's breath. Stick the tongue out. Staying on empty, lift up high, look forward, step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat on empty. Nice. Once you arrive, hands to shins, big breath in, feel the body expand. Exhale, fold, bowing the forehead towards the shins. Inhale, bring the big toes to touch, heels a little bit apart. Exhale, it's Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, lengthen the legs, arms reach up. Exhale, lower the arms down, Tadasana. Nice. Okay, moving on to some standing shapes. We'll come back into Utkatasana, chair pose. Big toes touch, heels a bit apart. Breathing in, breathing out. You can also keep the feet hips width distance too if that feels better on the lower back. But in your chair pose, do slightly tuck the tailbone under, start to engage the muscles of the lower abdomen. Nice, sending the hips back, arms lengthen, another breath in. And exhale, soften the eyes in their sockets. Prayer the hands overhead as you inhale. Exhale, find a twist to the right. And then just peek down to see that this left knee isn't jutting in front of the right. The left elbow hooks outside of the right knee, right thigh. Maybe the gaze is just to the wall or just to the ceiling. Breathing in, breathing out. Now look down at your toes, and as you inhale, lift the left heel off the ground. Without thinking too much about it, as you exhale, step the left leg back, low lunge twist. Yeah, you can lower this left knee down, nice. Find your balance, steady the gaze, steady the breath, breathing in, breathing out for 2. Another inhale here. And exhale, so nice. Now look down at your toes as you breathe in, step the left leg back to meet the right at the top of the mat, yes. And exhale, pause here. So we're going to cross the right knee over the left, staying low, like you're sitting in a chair, cross the right knee over the left. And then from here, we're going to bring the right arm under the left for Garudasana. And you can always lower these toes down as you breathe in, lift the elbows up towards the sky, eagle pose. Stay for the breath out. Yeah, Tara, if you want to bend the knees and grab opposite elbows too, that might feel nice, yeah. Breathing in, breathing out for 2, and 1 more breath in. Stay for the breath out. Now coming back down, drawing the elbows towards the knees. Unwrap the hands, lower the left hand down as you swing the right leg back for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Yes. Left arm reaches up to the sky, right arm reaches up to the sky, breathing in. Breathing out for 2. And inhale, flexing the toes towards the face. Exhale for 1. Inhale, lower the right hand down, step the right leg back, low lunge. Lower the right knee down. You can untuck the toes as we make our way towards a lizard pose. So options for your lizard today, you can come down onto forearms, you can stay pressed up on the palms. If you want to press this left thigh away and find a little bit of broadness across the heart space and a twist, you want to bend the back knee, going for a quad stretch. Or if you want to play with a bind today, you'll bring the left shoulder under the left knee pit, tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee up, and then maybe reach for the fingertips behind the back. And that might feel nice in the hips. See what you need, meet yourself where you are today. Breathing in, breathing out for 3. Yeah, and if it's something that's along the way in one of those journeys, breathing out for 2. Another full breath in and stay for the breath out. We'll all lower the hands down under the shoulders, releasing any binding. Tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee up, low lunge. Exhale, it's downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees wide to the sides, look forward. We're going to step or spring forward to a squat pose at the top of the mat. Yeah. Nice. And you can shuffle a little bit from side to side, getting into the hips. If the heels are lifted up off the ground, you can always bring some support, like a blanket or something under the heels. If you have a block, you can also bring a block under the seat. And finding your breath, breathing in, breathing out. Let the tailbone drop a little bit further to the ground. Another breath in and exhale. As you inhale, lower the hands down. Exhale, slowly, mindfully start to extend the legs as you point the toes forward. Hands come to shins, lengthen the spine, long, flat back. Exhale, hands move to the calves as you wing the elbows out towards the sides and fold. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, release the hands, soften the knees. Exhale, slowly rounding, coming up to stand, feeling each vertebra stack. As you arrive in Tadasana, walking the feet under the hips. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, moving on to our last side. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Stay for the breath out. See how it works for your feet. Maybe it's feet, hips with distance or toes together. We're here for another breath in and out. Keep knitting the lower ribs in. As you inhale, prayer the hands overhead. Exhale, prayer twist over to the left. And gaze down to see that this right knee isn't coming in front of the left, but the twist is originating from the waist. Nice, another breath in and out. And then look down at the toes and lift the right heel off the ground, breathing in. Exhale, slide the right leg back. Don't give it too much thought or bear it. Nice. You can lower the right knee down. You want to tee the arms to the side, taking whatever variation you did on that first side. But do keep pressing this left knee towards the left edge of the mat so it's not jutting in, but you're giving equal pressure to the outer edge of the left foot. Nice. Another breath in. And out. Now from here, if the back knee is lowered, lift it up, breathing in. Exhale, we'll step it back to the top of the mat. And now from here, we'll cross the left knee over the right. And then the right arm comes on top of the left for eagle arms. You can single or double wrap this left leg behind you. As you inhale, slowly come to stand up. Keep a deep bend in the standing leg. Exhale for 2. Breathing in and breathing out for 1. Slowly start to lower the elbows back towards the knees, release the arms, lower the right hand down just in front of the right shoulder as you swing the left leg back, Ardha Chandrasana, opening up the left hip. Left arm reaches up to the sky. When you're ready, you can always keep the left hand on the left hip as well. So nice, y'all, flexing that toes of the top leg of the left leg. Another breath in and out. Lower both hands down, step the left leg back, low lunge. Exhale, lower the left knee down. You can untuck the toes as you make your way towards a lizard pose. So again, that could be coming onto forearms. It could be staying upright. You can press the right thigh away. You can take that bind if you'd like. Yeah, getting into that right hip. Breathing in. Breathing out for 3. Inhale. Exhaling for 2. And 1 more breath in. Stay for the breath out. We'll bring the hands back under the shoulders, wrist under shoulders. Tuck the back toes under, back knee lifts, low lunge. Step back, downward facing dog. You're welcome to inhale, taking it forward to a plank pose. You can lower knees, chest and chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana. You're welcome to stay in down dog. We'll find our way to a child's pose when you're ready. Okay. And maybe this child's pose, you want to bring the inner knees to touch and extend the arms back behind you. Might feel like a different sensation for a child's pose. Breathing in, breathing out for 2, and inhale, exhale for 1. We'll walk the hands back forward, meeting in a downward facing dog. And tucking the toes under when you're ready. And from downward facing dog, inhale, lift up high on the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look where you're going. We're going to step or spring forward to a squat pose. Coming back here. Okay, I've been playing with a firefly pose on bricks, but we'll see how far we can get without using props today. So option, you can stay in this squat pose. You can also come down and take a Sukhasana and maybe just find a nice tall seat. This might feel really good in the hips after doing all of this hippie stuff today and twisting stuff. Otherwise, you can bring your shoulders under your knee pits here and sit the hips back. And then you'll start to plant one hand down. Whoop, can we do it? Yes, and then the other. So the arms are like a shelf, yeah, for the upper legs. And then maybe you lift one leg off and then the other. And yeah, maybe you lift both legs off, pointing through the toes. And when you're ready, we're going to meet on the seat, but you can stay playing with this for a little while, yeah. I know it's fun, you have to press down. I need to do one hand and then the other to make sure that the weight isn't gonna crack my wrist, but all right. So when you're ready, we're gonna come to sit on our bottoms, move any extra love out from under the seat. And as you breathe and extend the right leg up towards the sky, exhale, left foot meets right in a table. You can hold on to the backs of the hamstrings here. You can lengthen the legs if you want. You can keep the arms extended alongside the legs, breathing in, breathing out for 5. Inhale, exhale for 4. Breathing in, breathing out for 3. Inhale, exhale for 2. You got this. Another breath in. And as you exhale, we'll lower everything down onto the ground. Hallelujah. Hug the knees into the chest, rock from side to side. And maybe this eventually becomes a happy baby pose, holding onto the outer edges of the feet or the ankles. And maybe you'd like to extend one leg and then the other. And then from here, a couple options. If you're ready to go into something that's an active restorative pose, you can take Viparita Karani, that's legs up the wall. You can do that in the middle of the room, or you can move to a wall if you'd like. Otherwise, we'll take a bridge pose. You can lower the soles of the feet down. Draw the heels in close enough to the sits bones, and the feet are about hips width distance, so not too wide, not too far apart, or not too narrow. And then as you inhale, lifting the lower, middle, and upper back, use the exhale to hold onto the outer edges of the mat or interlace the hands under you, lifting up the hips, tucking the shoulders under. See if you can press up from the backs of the legs, the hamstrings, so you can release any tension in the glutes and the lower back. Breathing in, breathing out for 3. Inhale, exhaling for 2. Another breath in. As you exhale, release the hands, slowly lower everything down. Bring the feet as wide as the mat, knees knocking in together. And then we'll drop the knees over to the right. And maybe you'd like to stack the knees on top of each other. If you want to hook the right foot over the left thigh, you're welcome to. You can cactus the arms. Maybe it's nice to have one hand on the body and the other hand free. Feeling both shoulders resting down on the back, on the ground. Oh. Another breath in and out. As you breathe in, draw the knees back to center. And exhale, we'll drop them over to the other side. So if that hooking of the ankle felt nice to you or stacking of the knees was better, just taking that on this side. Releasing any yogic breathing, just starting to come back to your natural breath. You're here for another breath in and out. The inhale takes the knees back to center. And as you exhale, you can hug the knees into the chest, maybe draw the nose towards the kneecaps, coming into like a tight little ball as you breathe in. And as you exhale, extend the legs forward for Shavasana. You're also welcome to take Supta Baddha Konasana today to close out. Soles of the feet together, knees wide like a book. And then arms rest alongside the body, palms faced up. Maybe today you explore what it's like to walk the feet or bring the feet a little bit further apart, wider than the hips. And putting on any extra layers you'd like. You're welcome to close the eyes. You can also keep the eyes softly focused on something. Letting this be a moment of constructive rest. It's time to fill up on your cup of compassion, of understanding. We're heading into a holiday season that might be particularly different. Giving yourself this moment to secure your foundation. A moment to reconnect with your grace. Watching the breath coming in, leaving the body. You're invited to count your breaths. And very slowly start to deepen your inhales. Feeling that rise and fall. You can start to invite some small movements to the fingers and the toes. Bring your awareness back to the sensory level. And maybe those become rotations of the wrists and the ankles. And when you're ready, you can bring the soles of the feet on the ground, bending one knee, noticing which knee you bend first, and bending the other. And take a big breath here. And on your exhale, roll over onto one side, pausing there. Finding your inhale, your exhale. Another breath in. Using the exhale to slowly make your way up to a comfortable seat. You can sit cross-legged, you can sit on the shins, however you feel most supported. You can rest with the hands on the lap. You can take the hands into a prayer mudra in front of the heart. And that connection of the thumbs into the heart space. Maybe be kind, maybe be well. May our thoughts, actions, and words contribute to freedom and happiness for all without exception. And let's take a full breath in together. And as you exhale, bow the chin towards the chest, honoring all of your efforts, the efforts of everyone around us and beyond, and all of the teachers before us. And thank you, thank you, thank you. You can lift your chin up when you're ready and float the eyes open. Have a wonderful, I'm here for questions, feedback. There is, I got my announcements, December 4th is a healer's ball. So I just love the way that sounds. I'll be here for that. It's virtual and in person. It starts at 6 o'clock on December 4. Again, we have our Nada Ear Seeds and Sound Healing for Trans Week of Wholeness today at 11 a.m. So very soon in person. And then December 11th at 4:30 is Brown Sugar Rest and Restore. And I believe that's all the announcements I have for now. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful holiday. Get some rest. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So nice to see you all. Take care.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.